jab, cross, and round kick. He falls to the canvas, and another match is won thanks to the leg kick. We're talking about the extension of your leg to kick your opponent's leg, which is one of the most critical strikes in a bout. Did you know the renowned Marco Ruas was one of MMA's first fighters to use leg kicks? Ruas used a sequence of powerful leg kicks to savagely pound his opponents in MMA matches, long before the discipline was even known as MMA. Leg kicks are among MMA's most crucial and yet underappreciated elements. They can provide a significant advantage in a bout by making your adversary feel extremely uneasy when they put weight on the leg you've been assaulting. Leg kicks aid in the preparation of other attacks, lessen the force with which an opponent may strike, and make them hesitant. Let's take a look at some of the leg kicks that have ended fights in MMA. When Donald Cerrone grappled with jiu-jitsu ace Wagner Roka at UFC 13, many fans expected the two to hit the mats. However, Cerrone had completely different plans, as he would land 86 significant strikes through 3 rounds. Throughout the 3 rounds, Cerrone would deliver a barrage of vicious leg kicks that caused significant damage to his opponent. Roka, on numerous occasions, would be hurt so badly that he would flail on the ground, hoping he could drag Cerrone down. His desperation would not work. At one point in the match, Cerrone threw 4 separate leg kicks, with the first and third kicks being outside leg kicks, which saw Cerrone attacking the lead left leg of Roka. He torqued his rear power leg in a whipping motion, landing above the knee just below the middle of the thigh. If you've never experienced a leg kick, we don't suggest you start now. Using his extensive Muay Thai and kickboxing skill set, Cerrone did not discriminate between the inside and outside of Roka's legs. Cruising to the unanimous decision victory, Cerrone's leg kicks were a significant factor in this fight. One of the most proficient leg kickers in the game is the former 140-pound king, Jose Aldo. Jose Aldo's soccer background has definitely equipped him with some vicious kicks, especially leg kicks. In his fight at WEC 48, he faced Faber. He demonstrated how a well-executed kicking game can cripple an opponent. He turned Uriah's left leg purple, quite literally, after hitting him with a series of brutal leg kicks from hell in their featherweight title at WEC 48. Aldo cruised to victory and in the process seriously injured Faber. He punished Faber's left leg for 25 brutal minutes, 5 rounds, landing over 30 kicks in this time span. To Faber's credit, he took the leg kicks like a man and fought until the end. In his statement, "I trained a lot of defensive leg kicks, but he's really effective with them. He took my legs away from me. I was losing mobility." The 49-45, 49-45, and 50-45 unanimous decision win bumped Aldo's record to a dominant 17-1 at the time. Aldo has yet to use leg kicks to end a fight, but that's due to his striking prowess. His knees and punches are extended from the competitor's fear of taking a leg kick from him. Edson Barboza has insane Muay Thai, and with his brutal leg kicks that cripple his opponents, he holds 3 stoppage victories due to leg strikes that deemed his opponents unable to continue, including with his UFC debut against Lolo. Just a Brazilian newcomer at the time, Edson Barboza delivered a devastating series of kicks to the leg of late replacement Lolo that ended matters in the 3rd round. Following some beautiful leg kicks to start the fight, Barboza, 7-0, stunned Lolo by turning a takedown attempt into his own smash, drawing a roar from the crowd. In the 2nd round, after a couple more kicks to the leg, Lolo could barely stand, even when the bell rang and he sat in the wrong corner.
10, 9, final seconds of the round.
By round 3, Lolo and everyone else in the room understood what was going to happen. After 3 more kicks to his opponent's left leg, 2 of which knocked him to the ground, referee Mark Fennell stopped the fight 26 seconds into the final round. Commentator Joe Rogan described Lolo's leg after the match as doomed, proving what a toll it had. Everybody continues to talk about his fantastic wheel kick knockout of Terry Edom, but Barboza's leg kicks in that game also set up his high kick attacks. Throw it back in time to the earlier days in MMA, to a match dominated by a man who earned himself the reputation of having the most brutal leg kicks during his time as a fighter, and who would go on to be a coach of Jose Aldo, who's been mentioned in this list. Pedro Rizzo versus Ken Shamrock is one perfect example of a game ended by leg kicks. Pedro Rizzo used a simple kick to defeat Ken Shamrock in the 1st round of the Impact FC2 in Sydney, Australia, back in 2010. The fight was the Impact FC debut of both men. Pedro Rizzo had a 9-inch reach advantage and about 30-pound weight advantage. Rizzo kept Shamrock off balance with strikes and opened up a small cut on Shamrock's forehead. But the 2 men went on, Ken with the jabs and punches, Rizzo with the kicks. 2 minutes to the end of the round, Rizzo landed a body shot and a leg kick. Shamrock was backing off. 1:35. Rizzo landed a big leg kick to his thigh, and Shamrock went to one knee. Rizzo landed a right hand, and a left, and a right to the kneeling Shamrock. Shamrock buckled and dropped to the ground, causing referee John McCarthy to ask Shamrock if he wanted to continue. Shamrock declined, and that was that. Dan Severn and Renzi Kuchar can also attest to the power of Rizzo's leg kick, although the latter got away with a dent in his thigh and a highly controversial win. Even after retirement, Rizzo still had his wicked kick, with a video of him kicking a journalist going viral in 2014. This last fight had the receiver of the leg kicks with a torn ACL, PCL, MCL, and meniscus all in one fight, and it was delivered by John Jones. John Jones is a master of range. He has an innate ability to land strikes from his range where his opponents can't effectively answer back. He uses a unique leg kick that was popularized called the oblique kick, a downward foot stomp on the front knee that was extended to hyperextend the knee.
Oblique kick, as Joe Rogan famously named it. We call it push kicks to the knees.
Santos supporters would have you think that Jones was completely handled in the striking department here, with Santos winning round 1. But as the game progressed and Jones was able to get into it, he was not going to let Santos hand him his first legitimate loss. The match is said to have been a battle of kicks, with Santos landing some crowd-roaring kicks even after tearing his ACL early in round 2. In the third round, however, Jones asserted himself, making it clear that he had no interest in using his wrestling to win, and that he was confident enough in his kickboxing, a fact he admitted to in the post-fight. Jones showed no concern for Santos' injuries as he continued to ram kicks into Santos' body and legs, including the deadly oblique kick. His leg work was almost sinister, and that's a compliment. In all, he landed enough leg kicks to finish Santos and win the match by decision. Are there any other fights worth being on this list that we didn't include? Let us know in the comment section down below. Also, remember to like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't, and turn on your notifications. Lastly, remember not to stand in the way of a leg kick.